What's up, guys? If you watched the last video, or maybe the second to last video, I talked about how I sold my Subaru and I was looking for a new car. Well, I finally did get my new car, and I'm sure most of you are going to like it. But as you guys know, I worked at CJ Pony Parts for like 2.5 years. And working there, I dealt a lot with the S550 Mustang, and I did grow to really like the S550, especially the engine in the S550. The Coyote, amazing engine, especially in the 2018 direct injection and port injection, dual overhead cam, 5-liter, just raw, awesome NA power. I really grew to like that engine. So the car that I got has a 5-liter dual overhead cam engine, direct import injection, 8-speed automatic transmission, just like the S550. So, I did what any logical person would do, and I did not get a Mustang. I know a lot of you guys were thinking I was going to get a Mustang, but I didn't. There's no way I could bring myself to owning one, although I do think they're a great car. I don't ever want to consider myself a Mustang owner. So I'm sure some of you already have an idea of what I got just from those little details, but for the rest of you who still have no idea what I got, feast your eyes on this. It's a 2008 Lexus ISF. Basically, a 4-door Mustang. Kinda. I'm pretty sure Ford tried to rip off this engine because, 2008, 5-liter, dual overhead cam, direct import injection. And 10 years later, what did Ford do? Put that in their Mustang. Although theirs is, I guess, refined a little bit better because the 2018 Mustang does make a little bit more power than this does, but they had 10 years to work on it, so I would hope they could get more power out of it. But yeah, 2008 ISF, 50,000 miles, and she is a beaut. This video, I'm not going to go into details about this car. I think I'll do another video on that, kind of diving deep in the car and reviewing it, but this video is just to show you guys what I got, and I absolutely love it. But I know what you're thinking. Poor man mods, and now you have a Lexus ISF. Well, two things. Might sound like a dick when I say this, but I think it's only the truth. For those of you who are either upset or offended that my channel's name is Poor Man Mods and I now own an ISF, if you're upset by that, you can go pound sand. If you're expecting me or hoping that I would remain poor for the rest of my life, I think that's kind of selfish and a dick move on your end. So if that's how you felt or feel, you can go pound sand, because I have been working my ass off the past couple years to afford this car. I mean, I haven't been planning on owning this car for 2 years, but I have been working my ass off. I work more than most people that I know. So I did get fired from CJ's, as many of you guys know, and I did find a better job where I'm bringing home more money than I was working at CJ's. But also, I kept it a secret for a while because I didn't want conflict of interest to get involved or anything like that. But for over the past 2 years, I think it's more than 2 years, I've been filming on the weekends for Sicky Manufacturing. So if you guys have ever seen a video for Sicky Manufacturing with their ISF, or their FD build or E30 build, I'm the guy that filmed that. So on the weekends, like every other weekend, I'm down at Sicky filming, and I also have my own side business where I make LED trunk lights for cars. Some of you guys may have seen my products for that, but that's doing really well too. So on top of that, so when I'm not working and I'm not at Sicky and I'm not working for myself making trunk lights, I'm making videos for you guys. So I'm busting my ass and trying not to be poor. So that's how I'm able to afford this. But the car isn't as expensive as you guys may think. So it's a 2008 with 50,000 miles. I got them down to $24,700. So clearly that's not cheap. But if you consider, other cars, I was considering getting the new Nismo Sentra. All said and done, that Sentra would be more than the ISF and a third of the car. If you went and bought a new Focus ST, it'd be more than that. If you bought a Focus RS, it'd be more than that. If you went and bought a used Mustang GT, I'm pretty sure it'd be more than that, S550. All things considered, you know, it's a bargain. Like, for the amount of car that you get for that money is incredible. Now, sure, there are cheaper ISFs out there. I got mine from a dealer, so I do have like a 30-day warranty, and it only has 50,000 miles. Now, you can find them for like $17,000, $18,000, but they're going to be much higher mileage, and the low mileage on this is really what sold me. And it's in really good condition. So, not as expensive as you may think. It, you know, it was like a $60,000, $65,000 car brand new. But if you think about it, I mentioned in the last video, I put like 17 grand into my Subaru. That's not too far off from that Lexus, and I'm sure later down the road it's going to be expensive with maintenance, but, you know, at least for the next year or two, I'm sure the year-to-year ownership is going to be a lot less than my Subaru. So, yeah, I think you guys should be happy for me. If you're upset that it is Poor Man Mods and I own a Lexus ISF, go pound sand, and I don't care if you unsubscribe. See you later. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I hope you guys are excited for this and appreciate the car and like the car. And yeah, I'm excited for it and can't wait to pump out content for you guys. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and yeah, stick around. You're not going to want to miss the videos on this car. So see you next time. Thanks.